Let me get to my motherfucking studio. Then they got a lot of shit on YouTube. YouTube. Yoo-hoo. Got a goddamn freaking hurricane coming. Hopefully this does not sacrifice my connection. Hold on. I got something I said on a comment. You can't even flame Dan. He's already weird. He names the fleas and ticks that live in his beard. Her Dorsey. Oh my god, bro. I forgot I even commented that. Oh shit, that is so stupid. YouTube studio. No, nigga, hold on. I'm live, bro. You gotta take me back. I'm fucking... Let me see the go live button on this. Should be registering it. Alright, there we go. Let me see. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna have to wear headphones this time. I don't have to be like one of those YouTubers with the headphone. Hey, but if you somehow find this stream, I'm gonna need you to fucking fuck the like button. Like, make passionate, sensitive love, because we are about nothing but peace and tranquility in this stream while I wait for my dog to call me back so that way we can continue murking people with love. Because, again, we love people. We don't want to do anything bad to them. Ooh, why doesn't the... Wait, so what the hell is this?
Alright. Welcome back, everyone. So, let's see here. So just a heads up, today I have the camera on top of the laptop, chat below, so if you see me looking down, I'm reading your chats. And I have a few questions from last week as well. Or week before.
Damn, bro, there's some crazy shit.
No, we did the Q&A, that's right, with Kay Rubicek on Saturday. And I apologize as well.
Oh, Pop Filter gets rid of a lot of fucking noise in his stream, because he has like no acoustic treatment in it.
I have Taiwanese tea today. Teapot my mom got me. So not doing the kombucha tonight, but yeah, good seeing y'all here. All right, so I have a few questions from last week I want to get to first. Oh, someone's asking where's the YouTube music. You know, I'm not sure actually how it works when I do the lives. I think when I do the lives, it doesn't do that. I have to click the button when the time comes. So I'm not sure if it does it naturally otherwise. All right, let me get to a couple questions that people left on Patreon and Facebook, and then we'll jump into the ones for tonight. As always, folks, I had some...
I hope this nigga don't demonetize me for watching his Q&A.
Questions, leave them in the chat. I'll try to get to them. So let's see here. This is from Dina Rice Patsloff. Joshua, thanks for your commitment to finding and reporting the truth. My pleasure. Why doesn't anybody, the U.S. or the countries, do something about the CCP and all the horrible things they do to their own citizens?
Yo, did this nigga really just hop off?
Nancy Pelosi and others who are blatantly lying about everything and trying to damage our country's system of government. Thanks. Keep up the good work. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Like, what the fuck?
When it comes to why countries, the U.S. or otherwise, haven't stood up to the Chinese Communist Party, actually, I would say that I honestly think it's a calculation for... I think there's definitely some special...
I actually wonder how many views...
You have a lot of politicians, business leaders, academics, and so on who are in the Chinese Communist Party's pockets. I mean, the CCP, I often talk about on the show, they have many programs targeting people to get them on their payrolls, to, even if not directly for their payrolls, using legal means. For example, Big Pharma having, you know, most of our medicine comes from China, Big Pharma working closely with China.
I expected that.
And then Pharma lobbying politicians on behalf of their business interests, which include massive interests in the Chinese economy. You're talking about politicians.
He didn't become a diamond.
You know, want to
that nigga became
try to negotiate
shit.
peace, and they the United Nations, and then A lot of parts of the United Nations have leadership positions.
Yeah. I said some bullshit on stream. I
If
swear
you're
to
talking
God.
About, for example, academics.
No, that's what that
a
shit
lot
is.
of colleges take a lot of money from China. A lot of them have open, publicly disclosed research cooperation programs with the Chinese Communist Party. And if they talk badly about them, they lose that. A lot of them get a whole lot of money from Chinese students.
Nah, I still got
And if they think
hella
that
juice
they're
left.
lobbying government officials or talking, and these are the people journalists would go to interview typically. You have to think of how many, not just direct CCP influence, but how many business, academic, big pharma, big energy, you name it, are lobbying government officials when they have interest with the Chinese Communist Party. And so I think it's complicated from that standpoint that you have a lot of people with a lot of interest in China, not just direct influence, but even side influence, I guess we could call it, that has been...
I gotta hit it again, man. I'm addicted, bro. That's why you don't fucking start vaping. This shit's like hella addictive.
How many of them participate, for example, in the annual training sessions? How many of them participate, for example, in the annual training sessions on media stance of the state council run under Xinhua?
My dog talking about some deep topics right now.
Its narratives to the Chinese state media.
It's like some crazy shit.
Council, which is kind of like the government of China. They don't do that for the West. What they do instead is they have Xinhua run it, and Xinhua's under the state council, and Xinhua's basically a branch of it anyways. A lot of big media are...
I wish I could somehow find a way to run my Snapchat audio.
Again, direct influence, indirect
through
influence, sometimes illegal influence, all playing a role in terms of how government policy has been shaped.
Through my speaker. Hold on, well, I can't play two players, man.
Now, if we go back and through different administrations, we can go back.
I guess I'm playing a duo.
Nixon. Nixon's idea was, middle of the Cold War, we can't defeat both the Soviet Union and China. We need to strategically divide them. So what happens? They have the Amur Valley conflict, where the Soviet Union and the Chinese Communist Party have, a shooting war.
Yo, what the fuck was that?
They have a shooting war in the Amur Valley. Thank you, NKSB, appreciate it. During that time, the United States sees a strategic opportunity to divide...
Damn, bro, this kid's just hitting shit out of the way.
And so Kissinger, Nixon, you name it, they go and negotiate it, and sure enough, China...
Damn, he just barely hit that.
At least on the surface. Some experts would argue that it was more of a show on their part, that they strategically went along with it. Yeah, and even Vietnam as well. During the Vietnam War, for example, the Viet Cong, they would side sometimes with the Soviets.
Ooh, that was a good shot, but I was not set up right for that. I see this man got the fucking hands.
Vietnam after the U.S. pulled out of it. They had a hot war.
This dude in his freaking puke lime green car.
Now, that was, again, that allowed the Chinese Communist Party access into a lot of, say, international institutions. It allowed them to really flourish, as much as they could under a communist system. But which ties into some of the Iran he had. Well, Rothschild.
Damn, bro, I keep forgetting that.
A lot of big banks poured money into China, a lot of foreign investment into China. And there were a lot of people interested in that.
You gotta jump sometimes, man, to really show them how committed you are to this fucking game.
The CCP tries to take credit for, uplifting the Chinese people out of poverty. But let's be clear. The CCP did not uplift the Chinese people out of poverty. Western capitalism uplifted China out of poverty, at least to an extent. It wasn't the Chinese Communist Party that did that. Money from the West and innovation from the West and technology.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna stop. I gotta wait for my dog to come on. I'm gonna go see my girlfriend. I know she missed me. She be crying hella.
Unfortunately, but also improve the living standard to an extent.
Sorry.
Wow, I appreciate the donations, everyone. Thank you.
I probably should have been filming before I actually started playing earlier, because I had a couple of decent games, and then we had some guy who was like a fucking crackhead playing